Quick save again. Now then, time to murder all of these creatures. The whites are gonna be a bit of a pain in the ass because I do believe like that one's energy draining. Nobody likes energy draining. Ich habe mich the reason now, buddy. It seems. Oh, look, high quality medium shield. Yeah, that's the sort of nonsense. How to put this? That some other games from this era have, where you have actually not just the classical. You just have the shield, and you have the +1 variant, the +2 variant, you know, to just like, oh, you also have stuff like high quality, you know, and you know, fine daggers and shit like that. It's actually kind of amusing. Help the feeling. Heal him. Can you not? Apparently you cannot. Now that's kind of gay. Guess we need to go to our own camp to deal with that then.
Fine.
Oh well, sometimes, just sometimes, you know, sometimes you don't have a choice.
The fair folk rarely have time for small talk.
Are you the right one? Yep. Yep, your sister was raised as a zombie. What is that? Yeah, let's talk about how much it's worth for you. Why now? But it could change for 100 gold. You tried to swine, you probably stole the necklace in the first place. I have 50 gold and a few scrolls. Will that be enough? That will. Just don't like working for free.
But I know he is unhappy without direction.
Okay, let's talk to Khalid and see what we can do then. I would really like to just poison.
From the path of right. Correct thine steps.
Yeah, I've talked to the people. Yeah, I think I know how to deal with this. No, we should attack them, absolutely.
Yes, the time to fight is now, and the time to celebrate is after the time to fight.
Where's the time to attack the crusade? Was then ready, but we can do this out. I go to alert the flame first game. If you hear sounds of combat, join the battle. Yeah, classical pincer move. We're gonna attack them from behind while they're busy.
Fine.
Well, you know, getting attacked on the rear side. And once they turn around, people in the fort can come out and join our little fight.
Yes,
And
I heard you.
we slaughter them all.
Please.
Brutally. Efficiently. A lot of fun.
Fine.
Anyhow, what we have all of those fucking random flaming fish mercenaries for, after all, you know, if you're not making use of them. Bit of a waste, wouldn't you say?
Fine.
To be fair, I'm not expecting any wonders here. Not any wonders at all, actually. Before that, not yet, woman. Give me a second while I prepare my stuff. Yes, yes, you know. You have some things that you might want to identify first. Now.
I have many fine wares.
And we do this. See what happens. And what we have picked up. Could hit charge plus 10%. Not bad. Not unuseful either at the moment. The only one who could use short swords really well. We will go sharpen. We don't have a sharpen. What's that? Wait a second, now that I look at it. Where's my... Oh, my second scroll back. This is something we need to determine right proper quickly. Would actually kind of like to have that. How the fuck would I even have dropped that? Okay, so where is that lady again? There she is. Well then, time to engage on a mission of utmost importance. Namely, finding where the literal fuck the game has decided to drop my fucking scroll back. I mean, it wouldn't be the end of the world to lose it. There's some nice things in there. Still trying to scribble at a later date. However... I'm not happy having it just taken away from me.
Perhaps we could rest.
Not right now. Where the fuck would I have dropped that?
Such menial tasks.
Wouldn't be in the Crusaders camp, would it be? No, I don't think so. Doesn't make much sense. Somewhere in the woods, maybe? No, I think the fort is the most likely suspect. I would be kind of ashamed to have lost it, honestly. Not too happy about that. Not happy about that at all.
Of all the unspeakable, this is an outrage. An outrage!
What is it, here?
These are signs of the Lord of the Forsaken.
Mm-hmm,
A deity risen from the ranks of the Red Wizards. His name is Valsharun, and thou must keep thine eyes open for one of his faithful. A caller of the dead, a necromancer.
Yes. It is the god of necromancy, of summoning dead things, but then again, you know, it's kinda a lot of a moot point because every mage, and every cleric for that matter,
Shut up! Fine.
can actually, and will actually, use spells like Animate Dead, which is literally necromancy, summoning an undead creature, you know.
You did right by us. For that, I thank you.
I wonder where my fucking thing went.
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up!
Confusion is great. Put it mildly. I'm indeed.
Who cannot stop yawning? It is making me yawn too. Perhaps we could rest.
A simple matter.
There's something on the ground here. Here's my scroll case. Thanks, game. I don't know why the fuck you decided to take that from me.
Simple matter.
I'll take that back now. Okay, back to the Flaming Fist camp. Then we'll take a nice long rest to get ourselves up nice and powerful again. And once we're done with that, first we're gonna attack the Crusaders and murder them. Every last one of them.
A simple matter.
And you here. It has a lot to do with just being spiteful to the fucking bitch. To be fair. Not even gonna deny that. That's because I think her idea is fucking stupid, but you know. Alas. Okay, so you're the guy who can let me rest of my reserves. Oh, creature at woods, eh? What did we find? A spectral troll. That's not good. More spectral trolls.
Resisting me.
Swing
Need
that
to try
dice.
something else.
My weapon is faulty. Sahar! My weapon is faulty.
It's not that your weapon is faulty, mind you.
Stings, doesn't it, eh?
I bleed. Here. My weapon. Yes. Sure. Take me.
Of course.
A simple matter. Such menial tasks.
Let's kindly, politely try to fucking ignore any fucking creatures that are already gonna sit in the fucking roadside and try to murder us while we're still tired and wounded and whatever the fuck else we are. Not the bad things. And try to get the fucking camp. Without too much. Without too much trouble. Yes, that would be very much so appreciated. To put it mildly. Look, this time it worked. Nothing to worry about this time. Okay, we have done our due diligence, we've rested, we're well prepared. Time to save the game and eject Crusaders. It is time to fight the Crusade. Very quickly. I'll march out with you. Alright, people, it's time for the Crusade to taste Flaming Fist Steel. Prepare for battle. Let's go. Let's go, neat.
A simple matter.
Ah, some mass combat, eh? I don't think the engine was ever meant to do mass combat, but alas. This is gonna die again, because he's a fucking idiot.
Fine.
Why do you do
Yes.
that? As you all say, but you know, if you can't handle the heat, stay out of the fucking kitchen.
Fine.
I really want to lead back. I mean, he might have been a bit of a coward, you know, a bit of a scary cat, sure, but for the most part, you know, just saying, you know, for the most part, he actually did manage to stay the fuck alive. He did a pretty good job of it.
Backhold.
So far we are murdering our way slowly but surely into the camp. So the darkness spell. That doesn't matter now, does it? Slowly ever so slowly.
Varlets, prepare for thine end!
Your life will be mine.
Defeated? How is this possible? We're being tested.
It has been too long since Minsk journeyed with such
And they just ran away. Reluctant sent me. The Crusades are falling back, but they are placing barrels like those that destroyed Kursk, crossing along the bridge. Bridge blows will never reach dragons because of the time. We need to head west quickly. Stop the Crusade before they liberate all the way over the winding water. We will, in time. Don't worry about it. I'm just gonna start bundling now.
Such menial tasks.
This group shows promise. Extraordinary.
Look, that many dead bodies. Why wouldn't I now? Take some nice time and steal all of their little shit. Let's just assume that they're not immediately gonna blow up the fucking bridge, because I'm pretty sure they would like to get at least their troops over there, I will assume. No, hopes and dreams and all of that nonsense, but I'll take the chance. Equipment is rather more important to me. Save game. There's Khalid. Coming around me, Khalid?
Yes? Well, what do you need from me?
What have you by my side when I face the challenges that lie ahead? As I'm trying, my sword is yours. Minsk. Fuck you.
What is this? You do not want Minsk's sword in your service?
I'll see you at camp.
You will not remain with you if I leave, yes?
Khalid, come up here. I guess we could pick up Edwin now as a mage. That seems reasonable to do. You up. And let's see here. Give you one more point in there, or I can give you another point in non-swords. Useful. Let's check your equipment. You have the hero. Quite enough. Done that. Nice. I think that weapon will serve you rather well. I guess since I would like to have a full party, I guess the game's gonna allow me to go back. But I guess we can pick him up next chapter then. Yeah, get back away from the bitch and let the followers of light drop ass. On attack, blow the barrels now. Which else? I'm trying, hold them off. I need more time to finish the summoning. We will not have much water. Attack the mage.
Resisting me.
Informative, no feet. How the fuck do those steps? Just kill the fire feet that come out. How the fuck does one close that?
My weapon is faulty.
Hello, creature. Goodbye, creature. Wait, again, I don't know. At least they're not really doing much of a good job of stopping me.
What is it? What? A simple matter.
Come on. Okay, I think we avoided the worst. The water is closed as well. Anything else we need to be worried about? I don't think so. Okay, let's make it safe. Go back. Okay, people.
Tell me, were things here interesting?
Very
Things
interesting.
at camp were dull, dull, dull. Corporal Duncan absolutely refused to let me out of it.
Choose the person of life. Live with that choice and use your silence.
Suppose I did ask for this, didn't I?
You did.
Thank you for that. Perhaps now I'll get some peace.
I'm sorry, Corporal Duncan. Did you just say something?
Yes, he pointed out that he's your fucking superior. Shut up, bitch.
No, I didn't say anything.
Yeah, gut.
We've done well here. Hopefully our luck holds until we lead the way across the bridge. The rest of us will follow.
Okay. I'll lead the way. That seems like a good idea. Across the bridge we go. Okay. I got attacked, that's not good. What's happening? Is that cutscene time? Was dat wenn Papa Baldur war das? Will kindly, politely assume so. Oh. And we just randomly decided to burn the symbol of Baal
Do you not?
into the
Something's
ground.
changed. Your
tenuous connection to the essence within you has been rewoven and reinforced, if not necessarily refined. An impressive achievement, even if you yet lack the control necessary to bring your abilities to their full flower.
What the fuck just happened? That's a good question, isn't
The
it?
dead god's blood lingers long. There are remnants of your father's power here, even now. I am not surprised something was awoken within you. Tell me, what did you see?
Can't you expect me to relate the details of any religious stage,
I
can
am not your enemy.
you? Fucking liar.
Now our paths are intertwined and follow the same course. You need not fear me. Baal had many enemies. Knowing this did not empower him to the extent that he could avoid his demise, but it did allow him to plan for it.
Yeah, it was one of those nice things. When the mortal Sirik slew Baal on this particular bridge, using the sword that was in truth actually, I think it was actually Mask. Was it Mask? I'm pretty sure it was Mask. The sword, you know, aptly named after that particular event named God's Bane, because, well, it quite literally is, in this particular case, the bane of a god. Ah, good times, good times. And, well, that made Sirik, who was at the best of times not the most stable of person, achieve, in the long run, godhood. Much to everyone's chagrin, because, well, he did turn out to be just as much of a pain in the ass as you would expect him to be. And, yeah, then his paranoia took over, if memory serves, and he became quite the twisted little god. At some point he realized, kind of, you know, that he should be loved little short sword. God's Bane was actually masked, so he broke it. Which, you know, did not really do well for Mask, but, should have tried to, play around with Sirik, I suppose. Not a good idea.
He lives on through you and your brethren. You sense his whispers even now, quiet and insidious. They will grow ever stronger. His demands will become screams that drown out all else.
At some point in the very, very far future,
You
he will
lack
return.
direction. You drift along your path, neither asserting your strength nor taking that which you deserve. I expected more from you. You must know by now that nothing you do escapes my sight. I know your past. I watch your present. Thus, I know your future. It was written in your blood long ago.
Yes, it might be low veins, but the good thing about it is I'm still not a mindless thrall. I can actually choose my actions, bitch.
Perhaps not.
Mm-hmm.
For the moment, you serve your father's will merely by surviving.
If I were trying to serve my father's will, I would be looking actively for Mother Ballsborn to kill. Get more balls sense going. But I do not, so, you know.
You are not like the
Just
sheep
using the
you
gifts
walk
I've been
amongst.
granted, basically.
They distract you with their
Superhuman
fleeting whine.
abilities
You
at
have
my
a
disposal.
purpose far
Plus, of course, the fact that
beyond
I'm a
theirs. If
bit
you
above
have
the
strength
limitations
enough
of
to
what
grasp
mere mortals usually call their own. But apart from that, you know, I'm just using it to make more money. So technically speaking, I'm quite a realist, aren't I?
Most go about their days unawares, blind to the truths around them, pushed and pulled by forces beyond that. We must be masters of our lives, and whatever resources we have to bear, bending them to our will. You will learn this in time.
I will. I will turn into a monster at some point. Just for fuck's sake.
Kayla Argent has but the tiniest portion of divine essence. Yet she has boldly claimed her birthright and taken control of her destiny. You have half a god flowing through your veins, and yet you stumble your way
Yes,
towards
because
your
I can
destiny as
kind
a
of foresee
blind.
that my destiny would not be a nice place to end up. So it's kind of pretty... Really doesn't really take a genius, you know? If you know, like, okay, one day you wake up and you go like, let's recapitulate then. So half the god's divinity flows through my veins, okay? Considering it's the fucking god of murder, I can kind of foresee that my future will not be a nice one, will I? Why the fuck would I then, you know, take up arms and run straight ahead towards it? Seems like a good opportunity to flounder about. And, you know, at least until it catches up with me, make good of all the things I have in my at my disposal.
Spread your wings. Feel their power. Let this test you.
Yeah, I would rather like
You
to
are
avoid
lucky
that, sure.
if you do
Wouldn't
well.
be fighting against
Further
Scalar if she
tests
weren't
will
stupid
come.
enough to send fucking assassins after me.
Perhaps,
Literally,
eventually,
I'm not trying to get involved
you
with all of the
will
Destiny
learn
shit. It seems like
to need
a very, very, very unhealthy path to take. It's actually the greatest strategy of the Ballspawn, because, you know, it's not like we're getting involved in this shit just by our own will. I mean, to be fair, we started investigating the Iron Crisis, pretty much by our own will, yes. The confrontation with Sarevok, however, that was kinda predetermined by the fact that he did the first strike. Same here. Once again, not us that does actually, you know, do the first striking, we're just reacting. And this particular hooded man will also learn the lesson that it's not really a good idea to strike out against the Ballspawn. They have a tendency, very nasty tendency, mind you, to be also taking that personally. Which I can understand, you know. As much as Christianity goes, like, you know, present the other cheek for some nice little sheep clapping. That sounds horrible. Okay, let's ignore the fact that that sounded a lot more cities than I planned to. But not very much personal. I would say, yes, if somebody is willing to kill you, you might be, you know, very much in your right to go up to them and go like, okay, listen, bitch, I have a big sword too. My big sword is also pretty good at hitting things, making them a lot less moving.
My friend, a moment of your time.
Of course, Khalid. What is it? What I mean to say is, how are you? Everything going alright? You didn't stop me to ask how I'm doing. And that always I have a favor to ask you. You told everyone we came north to rest. Actually, you have another business, and so I hoped we'd have some time to ourselves. Certainly earned it. I mean, you did help me along, so our anniversary approaches. I want to give Shahira a gift, one that shows her how much she means to me. You hand me silk from a giant spider. So it isn't very romantic now, is it? When I met, I never left the city before, I'd never been out in the wilderness. She was worried how little I knew of nature. Taught me how to follow element tracks, identify plants. You helped me to procuring spider silk. Looking at some, I can turn it into a beautiful, sparkling thread to weave her necklace from. It does sound nice. Yeah, sure, I'll find some.
Thank
you.
you, my friend. We have to take the opportunity to show our affection when we can. None of us will live forever.
That's mighty ironic coming from you, Khalid. A mammoth statue of Cyric stands at the north end of Barrest Bridge. His arm is outstretched, reaching for the giant stone figure at glass, accusing at him from the bridge's southern side. Okay. At this point, I can only assume the people doing it, that sort of thing, just to mock Baal. Wooden bucket swings from the rope. Throw in 100 gold pieces. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, the story does have one particular hole, the story of Baal's demise, that is. And that is the rather obvious fact that, okay, so Baal foresaw his own death. So he knew that on this particular day, probably, this particular bridge, probably, some random mortal asshole, maybe he didn't know he was called Cyric at the time, I don't know, some random mortal asshole would sneak up on him and try to stab him. If I knew that, I'd at least try to avoid the fucking bridge. For obvious reasons. I mean, even if I'm a god made to walk amongst the mortals, I'm pretty sure swimming is an option, and if not, I can just stay the fuck away from the bridge. I would assume as much. Alternatively now, be well prepared and maybe wear a bit of extra armor. I don't know if that would technically can help against a sword that is in truth pretty much an aspect of a god, but I mean, you know, take some protection with you. But then again, you know, this story wouldn't really work with Baal and Schling. Maybe, you know, once it's predetermined, maybe you cannot actually do anything about that. Yeah, just give me one quick single solitary second while I try to see where the fuck the thing is. Where is the thing? Where is the thing? Dip-a-dip-a-dip-a-dip-a-dip. Where is it? Where the fuck is it? Okay, can't find it immediately. Okay, yeah, we do this, I guess. Next is the coalition camp, where we need to go and meet up with the people. And so we have been waylaid. Again. Nothing new under the sun, I suppose. Goblin Chieftain. Well. Alright, I missed my mage. About it, my options are rather limited. I was about to say, you can just throw a fireball at enemies immediately, but of course not like this. I guess we have to do this the old-fashioned way. Oh boy, is it nice to have somebody who can actually take more than just, 5 arrows on his heavy armor and actually, survive. Okay, let's wait until the spell is over, and then we're gonna plunder all the resources there.
Such menial tasks.
Which is really good and proper. And the story of actually, the story of most of the godly beings is rather amusing. Because this too is very much so not just a pantheon, but actually it's multiple pantheons, mind you, that are active in this particular world. That have a tendency to act very much human, in manner of speaking. Even the Overgod does act very human. Especially now when certain gods decided to be like, okay, let's try and steal the fucking Tablets of Fate. He went like, okay, you know what, fuck you all. Get fucked. Get bent. I'm gonna send you all down to the fucking world of fucking mortals now. Go through you and all you stand for, basically. You know, fair point he's making there. Fair point he's making there indeed. Which means still had a lot of my equipment with him, didn't he? Helm of Charm Protection works against critical hits, furthers immune to charm. It's not a bad choice, but I think we actually do have better elements with us. I'm beginning to find it. Don't try that, however. But you do need to pick up another mage. I think it's rather inevitable, isn't it? I mean, this spell is good. There's gonna be lots of enemy mages, so you do kinda want to have your own little flash cannon ready and waiting for all the horrible things they can potentially do. Otherwise, you might find yourself right out of luck. In one way or another, I guess. Epic mage tools, sling spells left, right, and center. Elements that will go out. Just remember, the mist actually still alive, honestly speaking. I couldn't remember. Can we examine the dark dank hole? Choose and open up a large hole in the ground. You think you may be able to climb down and inspect the cabin below. Safety. Below. Random mycanoids, eh? Yeah. One of us already got confused. Two of us already got confused. Not a good state to be in. Ali bravely goes forward while being confused as fuck. And we have even more people confused.
Take it like a champ.
But she's holding up rather well. Just a few more of them, don't worry, and then we can wait until everybody's in control of themselves again. Yeah, please. Thank you.
A simple matter.
Very nice of you to finally bite the dust, as you were supposed to do all along. Valorous source code, despite the action, do not allow him to escape. King is merciful, but your neighbors now he is found too far to be safe. You're the strongest of the mages, use the power at your disposal, we must ensure the safety of Southerners at any cost. We can kind of see who you are hunting there. But to be fair, for good reason. But I think you underestimate a certain mage.
This is the end for you.
Hello, boring beetle 1 and 2. We will stop being boring beetles very, very quickly. Elven chainmail. That's neat. It's one of the few armors you can wear if you still want to be able to cast spells. Which, you know, is pretty good. Which allows it to be worn by thieves, fighter mages with few restrictions. Which is a nice way of saying you can wear this and still cast all of your nice little magics. Which is kinda what you want. I mean, I'm not gonna wear it yet, because technically speaking I still consider myself far more along the way of the Baldur's Gate 1 metric. Which, you know, the only real reason you use magic for is if you use it buff yourself. By the time Baldur's Gate 2 comes around, an armor set like this is very, very much a nice thing, because it means you can actually be a combat mage.
Watch out! Hells!
Fine.
Signs of the Crusades' recent presence can be seen on the road to Dragonspear Castle, but the Shining Lady's actual servants are rarely encountered. The few Crusaders you spy in the distance invariably retreat at the first opportunity.
Nice.
As the march wears on, fatigue grips your company, tempers flare within the caravan. Your reputation as the hero of Baldur's Gate protects you from petty squabbles and angry outbursts. Or perhaps, after what happened on Boriskir Bridge, there is another reason few are willing to cross you. These thoughts are put aside when you see the banners of Waterdeep, Daggerford, and the Flaming Fist at the edge of the Coalition siege camp. Dragonspear Castle is near, and so is Kalar's day of reckoning.
Sounds rather pleasant, if I had to say.
Why does she still refuse me? How can she deny the righteousness of our cause?
Because I don't believe your cause is righteous.
We speak of a child of Baal.
And yet the Ballspawn is the hero of Baldur's Gate, and by all accounts saved the Sword Coast from ruin during the Iron Crisis.
Yes, because that's how you make money.
You cannot ask me to show mercy to this abomination. Not after what happened to my brother.
For the good of the Crusade, you must. We cannot take the Ballspawn's life.
Forgive me, my lady. I do not know if I can do that.
You can. I have faith in you, Ashatil. For us, forgiveness must prevail over revenge.
Forgiveness, eh? Our people have chosen to be very forgiving, I must say.
Finally, you're here.
Yeah, sure. Who are you?
I'm Kirill Netterlock, Marshal of the Burnstone Cadre. I command the Flaming Fist contingent of the Dragonspear campaign.
Where's Kila? Our treat is matter finished.
You and me both. For the moment, she's safe behind Dragonspear's walls. I've been arguing for a full assault for days. The Waterdavian commander, Torsen Delancey, has been holding us back and using you as an excuse. He's insisting on delaying any push into Dragonspear until reinforcements arrive. Now that you're here, well, he'll probably think of some other excuse not to act. He has a talent for that. Go get settled in now. After you've done that, come see me and the other city commanders at the large tent south of here.
A simple matter.
Okay, let's see what we can find there. I mean, the map is fully explored, which could make this pretty easy.
Who goes there?
Are you supposed to be saying that people outside the barricade?
Sorry. A little drink yesterday evening turned into a lot of drinks early this morning. Aye, but I don't want to waste your time with my sorrows. I know you're an important person.
What is it?
This is gonna sound so. Hells. It's me lucky charm. I've had the most terrible luck since I realized it was gone. I lost at cards. Spilled a full mug of ale in my beard. Probably. It's just so. Wait. The other thing that my patron god is Marthamer doing. His symbol is a boot with a mace against it. Maybe if I get some fancy new... I'm telling you, this'll do it.
Okay.
I just need some good... I heard a bear's been sighted around Dead Man's Pass, but I can't leave my post. I know you're an important person with lots of things to do, but if you manage this...
I don't want a loyal friend, I want to get paid for my fucking work. It's not really that hard now, is it? I'm not asking for any miracles, I'm not asking for, much. All I'm asking for is to get paid for my labor. That doesn't sound good idea. God damn it, that was not what I wanted to do. That was pricey. I would even go so far as to say very pricey at that, but alas, no, on the whole for being stupid. Let's see here, Spellbreaker. Spell, Wizard Slayers, and Inquisitors. The target is affected by Dispel Magic. Sounds like an interesting weapon to have around, if I can educate a guess. I think the rest we can probably sell. Nice. You've become a mage. The mage, more of a fighter, really. Yeah, let's talk to all of the random people and see what happens.
What a bunch of pathetic babies! I've never seen a worse lot in my entire career!
No reason to scream at me, though. Will you be able to whip them into shape then? Do my best. Send him back to Telefort, what he needs or so he can get. He even runs as usual as these. I'm not sure of real discipline.
You're the hero of Baldur's Gate. Why not? Come talk to me when you finish drilling them and we'll see how you did. Dismissed.
Okay, let's talk to these randos. And let's pick the right now. I take a fellow recruit to show me what you've got. Slash, yeah, parry and thrust. I mean, he looks like a mage. Hmm. Nobody was to say. Westersura trained with the battle mages instead.
The fair folk rarely have time for small talk.
Tell me what you've got, bitch. Slash, slash, jab, slash, parry. What do you think, Jada? But I know what it's doing. Talk to the next guy. Right. Take one of your comrades. Blind sword. I think you killed him, soldier. You can control focus at any did much, but let me show you some techniques. Hold your shot like this. Much better. Apparently. Can't really tell, but you know, we're trying our best here to be imposing. We're not opinions. Do it. Just keep on practicing, I'm sure you'll get better.
Oh, it's a fine day for meeting new
check.
friends.
Check.
I'll do it.
A simple matter.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Everyone fears death, young one. It's the natural state of life is loss. In the end, we lose our lives. Accept that truth and move forward.
Yeah, we kind of try to avoid dying.
Bunch of pathetic babies! I've never seen a... Incredible. I didn't think it was possible to whip that ragtag unit into shape, but you've done it. These louts might actually have my back in battle thanks to you. Here, take this. I don't need it, and you might.
Oh, we got random items. Good start. I'll take random items. I like random items. Random items are always good.
What dangers will this day bring?
The usual, you know, the usual dangers. Save the game in case somebody takes offense to me stealing their shit.
Such menial tasks.
Did you need something, young one?
I'm not a young one, but what the fuck are you doing here?
Consulting on tactical movements and troop deployments. I've been retired for years, but my mind's still sharp.
The Warden, Waterdeep City Guard. Lived over 30 years. Quite impressive.
You're the one everyone's talking about. The hero of Baldur's Gate. You've seen many battles. What do you think of war?
Well, yeah, sometimes we need to change things.
Why don't you talk to some of the people in the camp?
What do you think I'm doing, lady?
Find out why they're here, what they're fighting for. Then come tell me if you've learned anything.
Yeah. Looks like it, doesn't it? Anything interesting you have in your inventory? No, not really. It goes so fast to say kinda boring.
I welcome you with outstretched hand.
I made yourself up. Pain brings me closer to the crying god. Talking about the matter, eh? You don't wish to be healed. Shoot. don't think that's true for the others though. Everybody won't tell because of his face. My treasure is full of every secret I can't handle, so you will do it. What's your name? Ah, Gregor, matter of the task of running this triage camp. Matter, Jack. Because as a young girl to show him all my life. What needs to be done here? Sickness run rampant in camp, okay. It isn't enough. Can find a cure for these people. It's finished. Any notch of healing. Our companion that might. Examine your patience. Perhaps you'll discover something I cannot. I expect to be rewarded for it.
Help me.
My skin is not enough for the light parchment. Cute. Anything else that can bring the fever down. I'm in good immediately. What else do we get out of this? Vera, tell me something. She would first die. A position in camp center and leaves her exposed to our little companions. I believe the proximity makes stillness worse. And the last one. What about you? Limbs. He seems to ignite the rage in his mind. Be careful, or he will. Too late. Water out! Not a wise choice to attack me. Very unwise choice, even. I'll assume you will die. Okay, we found them all lacking.
You have my greetings, faithful one.
Everyone is examined. Afflicted running high fevers, become violent, become sicker when they are in close proximity to one another, give them herbal salve to reduce the fever, bind them to their spots, and move them further away. Windows of 60 years. There's several rats about him, so I'll try to catch one to see if I can learn anything from it. Wished and trade Shira. Bark of the blackthorn tree that grows in these parts has many healing properties. I suggest we venture into the woods and find one.
I trust you are here in good faith.
Ilmater's followers embrace pain and loss.
Not
They
following
believe
is
suffering is a means to a greater end. Those who worship Shar know the truth. There is nothing noble in suffering needlessly. This man should accept healing and use his strength in service to his fellow fighters.
Kill a random idiot so that he can actually do something worthwhile with his time. Thanks for the stuff, I guess. I'll probably take it.
Oi, hero! I'll have words with you.
You think me a possession, Fow? Be gone. I want nothing more to do with you.
This and that to be done, no time to stay and chatter.
Nothing new to say, eh? Chosen Delancey.
You gutless worm, what gives you the right to tell me what to do with my...
You mean your 50 men? Why, my 350 men, of course.
Fair enough,
A
fair enough.
tenth of Daggerford's population, Delancey. 1 in 10. That's what I've brought to this...
And it is appreciated. But Baldur's Gate, and especially Waterdeep, have provided the majority of troops here. And who, pray...
General Hayther Stonehand, Torsen Cedric Delancey, allow me to present the hero of Baldur's Gate.
Oh, aye. So what was that business on Boroskir Bridge about? You know how many of our people worship Lathander, Tempest? And you burn the dead lord of bloody murder Baal symbol into the ground where he died. Great, that's sure to boost morale.
Hey, to be fair, no, it's not like I did that on purpose. And you know, technically speaking, we're not even a follower of Baal, and we're not technically speaking that many followers of Baal any longer, because, well, that gods don't actually do much. Oh, I don't.
Hey there, please. Show a little decorum. The reinforcements you've brought are a welcome and much-needed asset. Your presence is problematic. Many are disturbed by tales of Boroskir Bridge. It would be best if you were away from the camp for a time.
Well, that doesn't sound nice.
Everyone has a part to play here. The hero vanquished Saravak. If they can do the same to Kalar, it's to everyone's advantage.
Yet it would be.
If we've any hope of defeating the Crusade, troop morale must be maintained. Your presence works against that.
It's not very nice of him to
As
say.
it happens, there's a
Meh.
matter that requires attention a ways from here. Word has gotten round that Kalar's forces are receiving supplies via caverns beneath Dragonspear Castle.
That's assuming the information we have is accurate. Torture usually gets you answers, but it doesn't always get you the truth.
Well, what do you want me to do about it, eh?
We have
Be
reason to
reasonable.
believe Kalar Argent's top advisor, a priest named Heffernan, is quartered in Dragonspear's bait.
We do know that a series of caverns runs beneath the castle. We believe Kalar is channeling supplies through the tunnels rather than attempting to break our perimeter. So there is a way into the castle from below.
Yeah, sure, let's do it.
That is what needs doing. Will you do it?
Komm, let's go spelunking.
Just so we're clear, our resources are limited, and our focus must be on containing the castle. If you should get into trouble before you leave, there's a tent near the camp entrance that belongs to a dwarf named Fossey Dug Deep. Go see her. She's been
Well,
working
pain in
on
the ass.
something
Can
you
we
might
never
find useful
drive
as you
anywhere and be
explore the underground
just having a
river
nice
beneath
time?
Dragonspear.